Hello and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome. My name is Michelle, and today I have a full moon yoga flow practice for you. In this time of full moon, when I create a practice, I really like to bring in all the modalities of honoring the moon in the phase that we are currently in and that the moon is in. So I will be using a candle and some sage and doing a little reading. If you would also like to bring that into your practice, creating a little ceremony, I invite you to do that. We can do that together. And for this practice, I won't be using any props, but if you would like to bring some in, if those are something you use in your practice, please do so. So if you would like to go quick gather all of your goodies that you want to bring in for your beautiful full moon ceremony, I encourage you to go do that, and I will meet you back on your mat. All right, I'm going to start off with lighting my candle. Thank you for lighting easily and right away. And then I'm going to burn my sage. And just cleansing my space for myself and also for this blessing and offering that I am putting out to you. And then I'm going to put my sage in here to let it go out on its own. I also have a moon crystal here to give us the energy and charge our practice with the beautiful energy of that stone. And then we will get into a easy seated pose, a comfortable meditation pose here. And I'm going to put my glasses on so I can do our reading. So I just ask you to come into an easy seated pose and either resting the hands on the knees facing down for grounding or facing up for receiving whatever it is you feel that you need here at this moment. And taking a cleansing breath, closing your eyes, cleansing breath. Bringing yourself present into this time that you are carving out for yourself. Doing your best to let all other distractions and thoughts go so that you can be here completely and totally in this energy of the full moon, connecting to your energy and the energy of this yoga practice. And the spiritual meaning of this full moon: embrace change. The full moon encourages us to embrace change and move forward on our journeys. Emotional release. It's a time to let go of past hurts and invite healing. Planting intentions. The energy of spring supports planting spiritual seeds and setting intentions. Release attachments. Use the moon's light to release attachments that are holding you back. And now bringing in a cleansing prayer, a prayer to release attachments and negative thoughts. Under the light of the full moon, I release all attachments that are holding me back from my highest good. With each breath, I release all fears, negative thoughts, and beliefs, and self-imposed limitations. Taking a cleansing breath. And now call back your energy. A prayer to call back energy that belongs to you. I call back all energy that belongs to me and release all energy that does not. I call back all energy, all my power, all my magic, and all my abundance from all lifetimes, timelines, realms, dimensions, people, places, and things. I call back my power. Taking a cleansing breath. And now offering this time and space to set an intention for yourself for this practice, for this phase of the full moon. And breathing that intention in and breathing it out. Beautiful. Opening your eyes. We will make our way into our flow. Just going to set these aside. We will come into a standing position and having your mat set up longwise or ways like mine is. Perfect. And we're going to come into 5 pointed stars. So widening the legs, heels in slightly, toes out. Think toes towards the corners of your mat. Extending the arms out to the side, nice and active through the hands and fingers, active through the legs, pressing down through the soles of the feet, reaching out through the fingertips. Imagine that you are right under the full moon and you are taking in her energy, taking a full breath in here and a full breath out. Coming into goddess pose, bending the knees, bending the elbows, nice and strong. Opening up the legs, send the knees back, tucking the tailbone down. Coming into this powerful, slow flow, igniting our inner moonlight. One more breath. Good. Straighten the legs, hands on the hips, toes forward, heels back, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, lengthen up nice and tall. Exhale, coming into your fold. Hands can come to the floor, letting your head be nice and heavy. Breathing here. Maybe you widen the legs even more, sending the feet further away from one another. Coming into this place of letting go of all that no longer serves you. And as we let go, we create space and room for that which does serve us to come in and be ignited. One more breath here. Come into a flat back. Walk yourself over to your right leg. We're going to come into a side lunge. Pivot that right foot so toes are now facing the short edge of your mat. Right palm to the mat on the inside of that right foot and opening up your left arm. Revolve, twist. You're bending into that right knee. Beautiful. One more breath. Using the strength of your core and your legs, coming up to warrior two. Bending into that front knee. Triangle pose, straighten your right leg. Right hand comes into the inside of your right leg, left arm up. Legs are nice and strong. Reverse triangle coming up. Left hand comes to the back of that left thigh, right arm up. Legs are still straight. One more breath here. Coming back up into our 5-pointed star, arms up, toes out, heels in. Grounding down through the legs, through the feet, reaching up through the arms, through the fingers. Take an inhale. Exhale, goddess. Nice and powerful. See if you can bend down even deeper, opening up the knees. Lots of energy and activation through the hands, through the fingers. One more breath. Straightening the legs, hands to the hips, toes forward, heels back, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, hinging from the hips, hands to the mat. Taking it even wider through the legs if that feels good. You can have a micro bend in the knees if the hamstrings are really tight. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Flat back here, walking over to your left leg. We're going to come into that side lunge, so pivoting that foot, toes towards the short edge of the mat. Left palm to the inside of your left foot, reaching that right arm up. Pressing through the outer edge of your right foot. Draw the shoulders away from the ears, down the back, cores engaged. One more breath here. Warrior two. Bend into that left knee. Nice and strong through the arms. Shoulders are aligned over the hips. Triangle pose. Straighten the left leg. Left hand down, right arm up. Zipping the legs up in towards one another. Lots of energy through the legs. Reverse triangle. Right hand to the back of that right thigh. Left arm up. Back into your 5-pointed star. Arms up. Toes out, heels in. Nice and strong once again. We're going to take this full round once again. Inhale. Exhale, goddess. Breathing in and out through the nose. Big breaths in. Cleansing the body. Cleansing breath this time. Inhale fully. Open mouth, exhale. Hands to the hips, straighten the leg, toes forward, heels back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. See if you can walk the hands a little further back this time. Bringing the head a little closer toward the floor, the crown of the head to the floor. Full breath in, full breath out. Walk the hands back out, coming into your flat back, and then walking over to the right leg, coming into that side lunge, toes facing the short edge of the mat. Right hand to the inside of your right foot, lifting that left arm up. Draw the shoulders back and down. Inhale. Exhale. Warrior two, pressing up. Bend deeply, generously into that right knee. Lengthen through the arms. Triangle pose, straighten your right leg. Right hand reaches down, left arm reaches up. Reverse triangle. Left hand reaches back behind, right arm reaches up. Five-pointed star, both arms up, toes out, heels in. Inhale, lengthen, ground. Exhale right into your goddess. Nice. Goddess pose is so powerful. Two more breaths here. Straighten the legs, hands to the hips, toes forward, heels back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Maybe walking those hands further back. Inviting the crown of the head a little closer to the earth. Walking the hands back forward, coming into your flat back, and then walking over to the left leg, side lunge, toes facing forward, left palm to the mat inside of your left foot, reaching that right arm up. Warrior two. Triangle. My legs are definitely feeling this today. A reverse triangle. Five-pointed star. Very good. Big cleansing breath here. Bringing the palms together at the heart. Heel toe the feet in a little closer, coming into garland pose, malasana or yogi squat. Sending those hips down, bringing your fingertips to your mat and walking the feet in until you can find your yogi squat here. I always like to take a few rocks side to side just to allow the hips to open up and sink down. Elbows to the inside of the knees, pressing the knees away. Palms of the hands together, pressing the palms of the hands together, lifting up through the crown of your head. Closing the eyes, 5 breaths here. Cleansing breath. Beautiful. Releasing the hands down, one in front of you, one behind you. Lower those hips down. Woo. Let's come into a straddle here and a forward fold. Give a flex through the feet. Inhale, lengthen up nice and tall. Exhale, walking yourself forward. Let the head be heavy, the shoulders soften, release tension in the neck. Breathing here. Coming back to your intention. Feeling all of the energy through your legs, through your body. Cleansing breath. Coming up out of your fold and into butterfly pose. You can support the legs here, bringing the hands underneath the knees. And then bringing the soles of the feet together, holding on to the toes or to the ankles. Let's take a few rocks side to side. And then really feel yourself root down through your sits bones, press down through the knees. Inhale, lengthen up nice and tall. As you exhale, reach the heart forward and then allow the body to just fold here nice and softly and gently. You can use the elbows to press down the knees. Or maybe you bring the arms to the floor. Breathing in and out through the nose. Nice, slow, deep breaths. Cleansing breath. Breathe into your belly. Breathe into your back. Open mouth, exhale. Coming up out of your fold. Hands to the knees. Bring the knees up. Extend the legs all the way out in front of you. I'm just going to turn sideways here. Wiggle the legs out. Good. Coming down onto your back. Bring the knees into your chest. Take a few rocks side to side. And lowering your feet back to your mat. Shift your hips over to the left. Lower them back down. And then bring the legs over to the right, coming into a supine twist. Open your arms out. And you can either have the palms facing up or palms facing down. Wiggle the shoulders and shoulder blades away from one another. Relaxing the facial muscles, your belly. Taking a full breath in, full breath out. And bringing the knees back to center, feet back to your mat. And then shifting the hips over to the right, lowering them back down and letting the legs fall to the left. Full breath in, full breath out. Bringing the legs back in and making your way into Shavasana, extending the legs out nice and wide, taking up lots of space here for the legs, for the arms. Wiggle the shoulder blades away from one another. And once you get settled, take a cleansing breath, closing the eyes. And imagine that you are laying right underneath a beautiful full moon, receiving all of her soft light, luminous energy, feminine energy. Allowing every corner, every crevice, every cell of your body to receive this light. And allowing this light to nourish your intentions, to nourish the seeds that you are planting for this season. Nourishing your body, Taking a cleansing breath. And now thanking the moon for her light, her love, her energy, and all that she provides us individually and our world. Now beginning to bring some gentle movement back into your body, wiggling your fingers, your toes, your wrists, your ankles, gently rocking your head side to side. Take a nice lengthening stretch. Bring the legs back in together. Reach the arms behind you. Lengthen. Take a big inhale. And then as you exhale, bringing the knees in, hugging the knees in, taking a few rocks side to side. Rolling over to one side, making your way up to an easy seated pose. Closing our practice and our beautiful full moon ceremony together. Palms of the hands at the heart, Anjali Mudra. Bowing our heads. Closing our practice with gratitude. Gratitude for our bodies, for this time that we had to spend on our mats, for the strength of our bodies to allow us to flow, for the wisdom and knowledge that our minds and bodies hold, and for the energy of the full moon that brings us grace and light and love. From my heart to yours. Namaste. Thank you so much, beautiful soul, for practicing with me today. I love collectively that we um, utilize this beautiful full moon energy and are bringing that out into the universe. So from my heart, deeply, from my heart to yours, namaste and thank you. If you enjoyed this full moon practice, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. I have lots of other videos that you may enjoy, and I look forward to practicing with you again soon.